Hi, my name is Shola, and welcome to Diary of the Moved, a channel created for immigrants by immigrants. So, this is your digital journal for stories, shared experiences, guide, tips from people who have taken the bold step to start over and how they navigated life outside their home country. So you see, this is actually our very first video on this channel, and I couldn't be more excited that you are here. So please like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs it. Today, we're talking about a topic that is really close to my heart. Looking at from someone who moved to Canada some years ago, it's a topic about navigating the first 6 months after moving to Canada. It's an area where a lot of immigrants struggle with, especially in Canada, settling in that first 6 months, getting access to resources that first 6 months. And let's be honest, moving to a new country is really hard. And moving to Canada, people like to say that it's even harder if you don't know how to adjust quickly, if you don't know how to earn, and if you don't feel like you belong in Canada. But the good news is you are not alone. That's why we created this channel, to provide you with various resources that will help in navigating and settling down. So today in the studio, we have Chudi. He's a fellow immigrant and is here to provide us with 5 practical tips that he swears by. So let's hear Chudi talk, and well, we hope that someone out there gets something from these tips. Thank you. Hi, Chudi.
Sure, thank you very much. All right, thank you, Shola, for that intro. And Shola hit me up a couple of days ago about this channel. I'm wanting to support immigrants. And it's a project that got me excited. Okay, so I came to Canada a year ago, and like everyone, I was scared, I was confused, but not to worry. We went through these experiences in order to help people like you, to let you understand that you're not alone, and it's normal to feel that way. But over time, you get to integrate into the society, and things are going to get better. So here on this video, here, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how you could integrate better and make it and settle in faster in Canada within 6 months. Now, the first tip is you have to understand that you don't have to go through this alone. Okay, you have to find a community. Now, finding your community early is a game changer. It could be a cultural group, it could be a local church, a mosque, a Facebook group for Nigerians within your province, or even a neighborhood WhatsApp chat. These groups help with everything. For example, from where to buy food, how to deal with snow, available rentals and job opportunities, right? Don't isolate yourself. There are people here who have been here, and they're ready to help, all right? It's important that you learn from the experiences of others. There are people that have been here for 15 years, 20 years, and learning to how do I explain, to network and within your community is a very important thing towards settling. You could learn new tricks, learn new ways of surviving, networking to get job opportunities through referrals and everything. So it's very important that you take advantage of a community. Now, the second tip would be to explore free newcomer services, settlement services within Canada. Like, Canada has a number of programs for new immigrants. Now, even when you get your PR before coming to Canada, you can register with these programs and start taking the courses, right? In this, I'm sure that I will speak to Shola, right? She'll provide you with a link in the chat, right? Of both these programs that you could subscribe to, that could help you with integration. Now, the advantage of these programs are that they can help you with resume writing, your job search, skills focused classes, legal advice, housing support, right? So looking up organizations like, for example, the YMCA Newcomer Services, the Immigrant Services Calgary, or checking with your local library when you get there, or city websites are very helpful tips on settling in Canada within 6 months. Now, the third tip would be creating a Canadian style resume. Now, your resume from back home might not work here. In Canada, you need a clean, targeted resume, one without picture, no age, no gender, and one without your personal details, right? A short summary of your achievements, typically achievement based, and action tailored experience resumes is what is advised. Now, there are free online templates and workshops to help you with this properly. It could be the difference between silence and getting a call back. Now, I did mention about employment, about settlement services within Canada. Now, they do have programs that help with your job search, even with referrals, teach you how to write a Canadian style-based resume. So, in the link in this video, you see and get to learn more of those things. All right. Now, the fourth tip would be about your budgeting, right? Now, it's important that you budget carefully because the bills here stack up fast, okay? Now, Canada is expensive, especially when you're new. Tracking your spending is very key. It's important that you find good grocery deals, avoid unnecessary credit card debt. Now, when it comes to credit card, right, it's typically advised that when you get to Canada, it's important that you start building your credit score, right? So, in as much as you may be like me, like back home, I'm from Nigeria, right? Our society was not my country is not really, it's not a credit based environment, right? So credit is seen as something to avoid. But over here, the economy runs on credit, right? Everything about you is it's based on your credit score. So once you get to Canada, it's important that you try to get a credit card. Okay, it could be $1,000, $2,000. The importance of this is that it's going to help you with a track record, building a credit score, right? When you're having a credit card, it's also important to be disciplined with your spending with your credit card, okay? So that's where this is coming in about your budgeting, that you try not to use your credit card unnecessarily, right? Only for important things. And where possible, right, you within the community, as a newcomer, there are various services that will help you to get affordable transport services at public transit, right? So it's important that you take advantage of all those benefits. We also have the food banks in Canada, right? The food banks help to support low income and newcomers, right? And the thing is that there's nothing to be ashamed about it. It's only for a while. And most of us have been through it, right? So it's advised that you take advantage of the food banks and newcomer discounts that are available. There's no shame in it. Now, the last and final tip is about giving yourself the grace of learning, right? Now, the journey can be overwhelming. There will be delays there'll be delays, right? There'll be days when you miss your home, you feel invisible, and wonder if you made a mistake. It's quite normal. The important thing is that you embrace the journey. Now, it's also important that you celebrate your little wins. You remember that there was a time that you applied for PR. There was a time that you were praying to get called up to Canada. Now you are here, right? Now that's a win. That's a positive. It's important that you focus on that positive aspect of things and look through life in Canada through the half glass full and not half glass empty concept, right? If you don't understand what I mean. So celebrate your little wins and be kind to yourself. Embrace the journey. So like I said, it's not new. We all experienced it. You're gonna experience it and be positive. Okay. With that, I'm gonna hand over to my friend here, Shola. So Shola, Please go ahead.
Hi, Chudi. Thank you so much for dropping those gems. So big shout out to Chudi for keeping it real and dropping those gems. I hope you're walking away with a few things you can actually use. Whether you just arrived or you're still figuring things out, starting over isn't easy. But every step, every misstep, and every small win adds up. And the beautiful part is you're not doing it alone. This channel is here to be your space, your diary, your guide, and your community. So if today's episode helped you or made you feel seen, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little encouragement today. Until next time, keep going. You're doing better than you think. And welcome again to Diary of the Moved. Thank you.